Okay, so Amber is over at Wayne's. I'm sure she's gonna probably try to get some advice from him about the situation of what she's going through at her house. So let's just kind of trying to get this phone together here. It's just tripping today. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna see how this go. All right, so let's roll with it. Dang, this is not working today. I don't know what's wrong.
That's what it's about, though. Yeah. And I'm proud of you for staying consistent with this because it ain't gonna happen overnight. I know to start a business, sometimes it takes 5 to 10 years for the money to start flowing. Yeah. But it's going to be a little quicker because we're using my brand to launch it, which the brand is already built. But you got to understand the money ain't going to come in right now. So you're going to take the times of the meetings, doing creative meetings, doing calls, talking to my connections or whatever. But you can't get discouraged. Because when the money comes, it's going to be worth it. But as long as I see you working, I'm with it because I believe Anthony could be a big star, man. Because I feel like that Southern thing is coming to line with all these dances and stuff out here right now.
Yeah, he's great, and I'm here for it. I just sacrifice for a little bit, but
that's what it's about, right?
Yeah,
it's worth the sacrifice. Where you about to go?
Man, I know you didn't heard about everything that's going on.
What you mean?
You got to fake it.
I ain't heard about nothing. What's going on?
I heard about me and Anthony and.
Everybody know about that. What you mean heard about it? I don't know nothing. I don't get in nobody's business.
About us possibly getting back together. You ain't heard that?
No, I know y'all was like, you know what I'm saying, situation. But hey, man, that's y'all business.
I appreciate that.
What our business.
So, do you think I would be stupid if I really got back with him?
So I think you're stupid.
Yeah,
Hey, man, at the end of the day, it ain't about what I think. Like I always told you, it's about what you think. Because at the end of the day, you gonna have to live with the consequences or the blessings or whatever that come with it. However it is, you got to live with it. I'm gonna be over here at my house chilling, drinking orange juice. So
that's what's wrong with people today. We always worry about what other people think and what other people got to say about our relationship. If you quit running your mouth to everybody, then you won't have to worry about everybody in your business and knowing your conversations or knowing what's going on in your relationship. My mother always told me when I first started dating, what goes on in your relationship is your relationship. Don't tell your friends, don't tell me, don't tell nobody in your family, because if you get mad at them and then you come tell us about what the devil done happened, you end up going back with that person, then we all mad about it and we don't want you with that person, and that person is always going to have a problem being around us. That's because you done opened your mouth to your relationship, your business between you and that person, and now you got the family involved. Now the family is upset with him and don't want him around. But you done got back with him. And then there's always going to be tension between the family and him and you. Keep people out your business. If you are married, nobody should be in that relationship but you, that person, and God. You don't need no advice about it. Talk to God. Write it down. Figure it out on your own. Talk to a therapist or whatever. But keep your business to yourself. That way, you ain't got to worry about nobody being up in your business. It stays better that way. Just being honest. And if you got people up in your business, get them up out of it. What God put together, let no man put us under. Now, I'm gonna go back to this.
I know, but you know how it is. You just talk so much junk to my dad, to my friends, and they gonna be looking at me crazy if I go back to him.
If you worry about what people say, you can't live like that.
I mean, it's my fault. I ran my mouth too much.
Yeah, you did.
But I'm telling you, what the Bible say, man. Nobody can't judge you. It say get the log out of your eye before you get the splint out of somebody else's eye. We all got issues and stuff, so if you worry about what somebody say, you know what my strength is in life? For real.
What?
I don't care what people say. You know, the only person I care about is what God say. And I mess up with him every day.
Yeah.
But he keep giving me grace. If people was God, I'd be dead. They'll been persecuted. They'll been knocked me to the cross.
That's true.
Child support would harm me from a tree.
I probably
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm saying, you got to know that we all got a relationship with God.
Yeah.
And this situation is with you and God.
It's just hard, though, because You know, if I do leave him all the way, I divorce him, then I get back in these streets and what? It ain't nothing out here.
Oh, the streets ain't nothing out in these streets.
None of these men be playing games, and then before you know it, you done mess with Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm telling you, you got to live with that decision.
That's right.
At the end of the day, that's your husband, and it go by how you feel. As long as nobody ain't taking nothing from your body or stealing and killing and beating and abuse or whatever, man, whatever you go through, man, that's your business. Don't worry about what people say now. Now, don't go to nobody because of what people say, and don't go away from nobody because of what people say.
That's right.
It's about your soul and what you feel. Because you know the only person that been there for you your whole life is that person inside of you.
Yeah.
Don't nobody know all our business but the person inside of us.
That's right.
So you got to listen to yourself.
That's true.
So yeah, don't worry about what people say out here now.
Yeah.
You think I care? You know when people talk about me, I got 10 kids.
I know you don't care.
I don't give a. If I don't care this much.
Okay, so he said something that's very powerful there, and I want to touch on that. I want to touch on that because here's what I'm gonna say, and this is the truth. Don't care about what people say because people are always gonna have something to say. But also, I'm gonna say this right here. You have a relationship with the man that you are married to. If you were to divorce him and go back out in these streets, baby, they don't care and they don't have no loyalty. Not saying that the situation you're in has loyalty, but at least you know what the devil you're dealing with versus the devil you don't know what you're dealing with and what they got going on and all the other if and ands and reruns and baby mamas and babies and all the other. You don't know what's out there. And these people don't have no care. Not saying that this person that you with does, but at least you married to that. You can rebuild that. And that is something that you have a right to divorce him because he did commit the ultimate sin in a marriage, and that was adultery. You have a right to. However, you also have a right to forgive and rebuild and go back to your husband. Now, that's your right. That's your right. I may not like it. The next person over here in these skits may not like it, but that is your choice. Your choice. Now, I will say this. There's going to be a lot of rebuilding that has to be done there. A lot of rebuilding on that trust. Because that's a lot to take away from that marriage. Once that trust is broken, it's gone. And it's going to take a lot to rebuild it. So I hope he's willing to put in the time and the energy and the effort to rebuild it. And I hope you're willing to allow him to do that or him to show you that he can do that. And y'all can make it work. Now, that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm done.